gaming, where I share my passion of video games with the whole wide world. In this short-ish live stream, I will be checking out the very rare PS1 preview disc of Resident Evil 2. So I'm going extremely old school in this live stream. I have dug deep into the retro treasure chest and pulled out an absolute gem. So sit back, relax, but as always, and more importantly, enjoy the live stream. Now, you know me, every time I live stream a retro game, to the best of my ability, I like to show the physicality of these games, because with PlayStation Plus Premium around the corner, and with services like Nintendo Switch Online, and various ways to download and play and stream classic games, it's easy to forget the physicality of these games. So it's nice to be able to show that. Okay, so this actually, you know what, actually, altogether, I'll actually show you. I hope it doesn't confuse people now, but let's bear with me. Okay, so the preview disc of the original PS1 version of Resident Evil 2, it actually comes with Resident Evil Director's Cut, which I won't be playing in this stream, but if you want me to stream this, let me know in the comments or live chat. So as you can see, on the box it states that it includes an interactive demo of Resident Evil 2. So in here, you obviously have your copy of Resident Evil Director's Cut and the manual. But what is important and what matters, Supon, my boy, is this very rare Resident Evil 2 preview disc, which is what I'm going to be checking out in this live stream. It's going to be very interesting, but it's also going to be a short live stream because my phone is on like 50%. Oh, that was Supon. Apologies. Colson, sorry. I thought you were Supon. I am so sorry. Colson, you are very welcome to Green Hill Gaming, as always. I hope you are doing well, and I hope you enjoyed this live stream where I'll be checking out the very rare Resident Evil 2 preview disc PS1. It's exciting. You don't want to miss this. Hey, Johnny, just watched your Batman video. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed. As you know, I'm having a lot of fun playing Multiverses. So taking a break from Multiverses in this live stream and going into my retro treasure chest. I've pulled out a gem, man. Honestly, an absolute gem. This is very rare. This is a preview disc of Resident Evil 2. You're going to see why it's interesting. I will talk you through it. You may be aware of this already, but we'll just pretend and assume that you don't, so I can feel all special and important. Turn the volume up a little bit here. Now again, it's going to be a short live stream because my battery is on 50%. Don't ever compare me to a man who seduces electronics. No, you're thinking of. Oh no, yeah, you're right. I thought you were thinking of KC, but then I remembered that Supon wanted to bang his PS5. So yeah, I know nothing about the older games like this. Oh well, prepare to have your mind blowing then. So as I pointed out, this is a preview demo disc of Resident Evil 2. So Resident Evil 2 preview. Now the first thing you're actually going to notice here is the background is actually different to the final version of Resident Evil 2. It's slightly different. The eyeball is slightly different. It almost looks like it could be the eyeball of a hunter, actually, which is pretty strange because I don't think there's any hunters in Resident Evil 2. So that's an interesting. So as we go through the live stream of the Resident Evil 2 preview disc, I'm going to be pointing out the differences between the preview and the final version of Resident Evil 2. on PS1. And speaking of KC, here he is. Yeah, I'm a bloody drunk ass. Okay, KC, I'm going to ask you something. I'm going to ask you to be um um okay. Tone down the amount of comments if you can, and try to be less random if you can. I'm asking you nicely. But nonetheless, KC, you are always very welcome to Green Hill Gaming. Hope you're doing well. Hope you enjoyed the live stream. This is going to be a very interesting live stream because I'm showing the very rare preview disc of Resident Evil 2, and I'm going to be showing you the differences between the preview and the final version of Resident Evil 2. Is this before Resident Evil 2 came out? Yeah, this will be before Resident Evil 2 came out. KC, hello. The eyeball sees the Illuminati. Respectful fine. Thank you, KC. Much appreciated. So yeah, that's one of the first differences you're going to notice is the background is actually different in the preview than it is in the final version. So we get stuck into, I'll just have a look at the sound for a second. Stereo, oh, that's the same. Stereo, Monroe, stereo. So new game. Like there's no sound. That's one thing. No, there's no Resident Evil 2 is not present in the preview code. So the classic Resident Evil announcer is nowhere to be heard. And because this is a retro game, I have run into technical difficulties. That's fine. Don't worry about that. Not to worry about. I'll just give the disc a bit of a wipe. It happens. It happens. What I actually no, I don't. I have a backup plan if it happens again. So don't worry about that. I am of course playing it on the PS2 because the PS2 has full backwards compatibility with PS1 games. Play Fortnite before it came out. No. Is that okay, Colson? Keep an eye on the batteries. We go. Oh, battery is dropping. Battery is dropping like flies. Okay, I should have enough time to show you some of the differences between this preview disc of Resident Evil 2 and the final version of Resident Evil 2. Hopefully, fingers crossed now. Hopefully we won't run into any more technical difficulties. There we go, the sound here. So obviously the classic Resident Evil sound effects are present when you're navigating through the interface of the game. There we go. I thought the classic Resident Evil announcer was going to be gone, but he's still present in the preview disc. Oh. Okay, so we got the sound. It's like we're getting there. Well, I have one more trick up my sleeve to get this working. Don't worry, everything is going to be fine. I'll give it one more wipe, but I also have another trick up my sleeve. Now, do you know what? It's great that I can have the physicality of retro. It's great to have the actual disc, and when I'm playing, full versions of retro games, it's great to be able to have the box and the manual. That's all great. But you know what I really like about services like the Nintendo Switch Online and the upcoming PlayStation Plus Premium is you won't have to worry about any of this. You won't have to worry about any of this happening. Because when you're buying pretty old games, chances are they're not going to work as well as they did before. But I'm playing this on PS2, so I can increase the disc speed and smoothing out the texture mapping. Hopefully that will make some kind of a difference. We'll soon find out. This was working. This was working a couple of days ago now, so this is one of those situations, like where it doesn't. It's camera shy, basically. It's camera shy. Oh wait, you are on PS2. Holy, so nostalgic. Thanks for that, man. No problem. It's a collector's dream. It actually is a collector's dream, actually. See, I played a demo of Resident Evil 2, but it wasn't this one. It was actually one that came with a PlayStation magazine. Years ago, Colson, back in the day, you'd actually get a gaming magazine, and it would come with a demo disc. And Resident Evil 2 was actually one of the demos. That was a timed demo. It was a bit like the Resident Evil 2 remake demo, actually. Okay, hopefully now we can get stuck in. Yeah. Notice, do you remember that bizarre mystery? So the introduction in the preview disc is different to the introduction in the final version. In the final version, I believe there was a narrator. There was a guy talking. He was explaining what happened in the mansion in Raccoon City. But in the preview disc, it's text with a sound effect of a typewriter explaining what happened in Raccoon City, in the mansions, and what happened with Stars. So we were kicking things off straight away. Now, pay attention. Hopefully you can see the... Actually, you know what? Let me just show you better. That is Leon, in case you didn't know. Good old Leon Kennedy in his debut Resident Evil game. So you will actually notice that in the preview disc of Resident Evil 2, Leon is not wearing his RPD uniform, and he looks slightly different. So Leon's icon in the preview disc is different to the final version. Let's get that back in here. Okay. So have a look at the comments now. Can't wait to play Silent Hill. It's on premium PS Plus. I don't think that's confirmed, Coulson. I would love if that was confirmed, but I don't think it's confirmed. I would love to be able to play classic Silent Hill on PS Plus, but I don't think it's confirmed. You know, at one point I had Kingdom Hearts 1 with a purple coloured back on the disc. Oh, I know those games. I think there was something about those games. They did something instead of... Yeah, I know the ones you're talking about. I have a couple of those. Yeah, I think I do as well. Wow, looks cool. It sure does. It's going to get more cooler. What's Yanni's opinion on Leon? Overrated. That's my opinion on Leon. No, I could be wrong, but I think this gun may be different to the gun in the final version. I'll have to confirm that if I ever do a gameplay live stream of the final version of Resident Evil 2. But nonetheless, it's a H&K VP70 manufactured by H&K Incorporated, Germany. It uses 9mm parabolin rounds. I probably pronounced that wrong. What's the battery looking like? Battery is on 34%. Battery is looking okay for the moment. They posted a list of games on PS Twitter just now. Oh, please tell me. Was that recently, as in within the last hour? Coulson. Oh, don't tell me the full list. I want to be surprised. But if Silent Hill is in it, that's fantastic. But don't spoil it for me, please. I'll have a look at that list after the live stream. That is fantastic news. Boom. I know that Oddworld Abe's Odyssey got confirmed yesterday. That is, you can't have PlayStation without having Abe's Odyssey. So we got the zombies. I mean, let's have some gameplay here. I think the zombies take more damage in the demo, but oh, get off me. That I could be wrong about that. Oh, that's the second guy that did that. Now, in case you're wondering, Akoraz, the name of that building in front of me, is actually Sakura backwards. Sakura from Street Fighter. I'm probably pronouncing the name wrong. Both back to front. Like both backwards and frontwards, if that makes sense. Now this area here looks the same to me, but there is specific areas and moments that are different that I do want to point out. So you start off, I mean, it's pretty similar to the final version. You start off as Leon, and he's running through an absolute destroyed Raccoon City after the T-virus ran rampant across the city. So you've got zombies and destruction. It's all going down right now. Oh god. Okay, I thought I had more handgun ammo the last time. Okay. Stay back. Well, oh god, he got up again. Okay, I gotta do my skillage here now and avoid zombies. Like it's the old days all over again. Hello, lads. Goodbye, lads. I'll pause here for a moment because inside Kendo's gun shop, you will notice another difference between the preview disc and the final version of Resident Evil 2, and that is the voice actor that plays Robert Kendo. Yeah, Robert Kendo. He gives a slightly different take. It's like Capcom did. Well, obviously they did multiple takes, and this seems to be a different take compared to the final version of Resident Evil 2. So listen very carefully in just a moment to Robert Kendo's voice. It's slightly different to the final version of Resident Evil 2. I believe like a week, a whole. Silent Hill is not on that, man. Silent Hill is not on that, man. You must have read that wrong, man. I got a question. How long can you play the demos for? Well, this demo is unlimited. You can actually play this demo for as long as you want. Basically for as long as you get to the end of the demo. But there was a timed demo released for Resident Evil 2 on PS1 that I actually played. Okay, so another difference coming up here now, as I mentioned. So inside Kendo's gun shop, or gun shop Kendo, listen very closely to Robert Kendo himself. And again, it's like a different take to what was in the final version of Resident Evil 2.
Freeze! Who are you? What are you doing here? Hold your fire! I'm a human! Sorry about that. I thought you were one of them. What's going on in this town? Hold on. I don't have a clue. By the time I noticed something was wrong, the entire city was infested with zombies.
Okay, so he seems to have a more of a high-pitched voice, and he seems to speak a lot more quicker. Now, the most strangest difference in here. Well, I'm just going to get some. I'm confused now. Well, it doesn't matter. Anyway, There's a lot of handgun ammo. I think in the final version of Resident Evil 2 on PS1, I think there was only one set of handgun ammo. But in this preview, they're giving you two sets. I'm actually going to reload here. What the hell? I have absolutely no idea what is happening right now. Now this was completely, I wasn't expecting this to happen. But it appears the classic Resident Evil sound effects when navigating the interface has changed into whatever the hell noise that is. That is so random, so hilarious, and I think I might have discovered something that's very rare live on Green Hill Gaming. That is just whoa. What do you think about that, lads? Yeah, I think I may have actually discovered like a secret, an Easter egg. It could be tofu sound effect. And even when you're when you press X on an item, there's like a zap sound effect. I am gonna have to Google the hell out of that at the end of this live stream. That is bizarre. Don't know how that happened. But safe to say that is not in the final version of Resident Evil 2 anyway. Safe to say. Okay. No, as I said, the bizarre thing is here. An ink or a typewriter. Literally at the very beginning of the game. You don't even get an ink ribbon. So why would you be saving the game at this early stage of the game? It's bizarre. It's an old typewriter. If I had an ink ribbon, I could save my progress. Save is not available in this preview. That is very random. And poor Robert Kendor meets his gruesome demise. What an absolute death to have. 2 first aid sprays. Game is really easing into it. Stay back, get off him. Even though he's more than likely dead already. Now I'm going to show you another difference between this preview disc and the final version of Resident Evil 2 on PS1. Still alive. It's really good. The audio cues, like when the music is playing, you know that the zombies are still alive. But once the music stops, you know they're dead. Well, they're already dead, but you know. So it's like a horror version of musical chairs. If that makes sense. So in the original, in the final version of Resident Evil 2, when you go to Robert Kendor's corpse, he is holding a crossbow. But in the preview disc, he is holding a shotgun. Now, I haven't played Resident Evil 2 for a while, so it may be that when you're playing as Leon, you got a shotgun, and you're playing as Claire, you got a bow gun. It could be that too, but I'm pretty sure you got a bow gun every time. Man, that sound effect, man. Is there anybody in the live stream? If so, I'd like it to Google something. I don't think anybody has watched it. I think it's a tofu sound effect. I don't know how I'm going to Google that. I'll start off by saying Resident Evil 2 preview. Sound effect glitch, sound effect bug, sound effect secret. Because man, I don't normally find secrets and Easter eggs in games, but I think I may have found a big one here. Okay. Okay, so the game is froze. I think I don't know what has happened to the preview disc. It's absolutely hilarious. No, okay. I'll turn it off and back on again. I'll speed run through it. But how I got that sound effect to happen is beyond me. The only thing I can think of is there obviously must have been like data on the preview disc that they never like put into the preview, that they were like planning for the full game or something like that. It sounds like tofu anyway. That's the only thing I can think of anyway. Supon, my boy, welcome to Green Hill Gaming. How are you doing? You are very welcome to a very interesting live stream, because I have dug deep into my treasure, my retro treasure chest, pulled out a gem. That is the preview disc of Resident Evil 2 on PS1. So I hope you're doing well, Supon, and I hope you enjoy. Why game died? Retro gaming. That's one of the sacrifices of having retro games, and that is why it's. That's one of the good things about online services like PlayStation Plus Premium and Nintendo Switch Online is that you don't have to worry about stuff like that happening. Another question, Johnny, short color reveal red. Fire away, Colson. You got a PS2? I do indeed. Does this Resident Evil 2 have? Oh no, it doesn't have Isa Walker. If only that would be fantastic. You're thinking of Resident Evil 1.5. For Resident Evil PS4, did they give you the discs for free, or have they always been? What do you mean now? For Resident Evil PS4, did they give you the DLCs for free? What DLC? What do you mean Resident Evil PS4? No, I don't understand. Oh, Resident Evil 2. Did they give it free? The DLCs? DLC? There was no DLC as such. It was just like costumes and stuff that you got with like deluxe editions. They always have been free for Resident Evil 2. Yeah, they weren't though. They were part of the digital deluxe edition. Resident Evil. I think they got a free um um like PS2 looking Leon and Claire, like pixelated Leon and Claire. I think that was free. Resident Evil Village DLC, where I know they need to release that. They need to release that. Okay, so Supon, you joined at a perfect time because the disc the disc froze, so I've restarted the Resident Evil 2 preview disc so you can get to see the differences between the Resident Evil 2 preview disc and the final version of Resident Evil 2. So the first thing you're going to notice, Supon, is the background. The background is different. There's a different eyeball in the preview. So that is different to the final version of Resident Evil 2. Now, I don't know what I did earlier, Supon, is actually hilarious. Just actually rewind the live stream when you get a chance, like later on. But I actually somehow changed this sound effect. You know the classic sound effect when you're navigating through the interface of Resident Evil games. But it turned into what I think is tofu. You know, tofu. It sounded like tofu. It was bizarre. I don't know how I managed to do it. I'll be the only person in the world that actually found that out. Extra modes. No, there was no extra modes. Do you remember that bizarre mystery that took place in Raccoon City? So you're going to see Supon a different introduction to the game in the preview of Resident Evil 2 compared to the final version of Resident Evil 2. Although it appeared to be solved by the STARS team, 2 months later, the real nightmare begins. So you know that in the final version of Resident Evil 2, there was a narrator. There was a guy talking through the events of what happened in Resident Evil 1 in Raccoon City and in the mansion and with stars. So in the preview, he just got like a basic text with typewriter sound effects. No, he is talking about the Hunk DLC. That wasn't DLC though. You got that when you completed the game. And the other 4 characters playable and Tofu. No, all that was given to you once you completed the game. That's not DLC. I think they're working hard on the next gen upgrade for. You wouldn't have to work too hard knowing the upgrades. I would prefer if they were working hard on the DLC, the promised DLC for Resident Evil Village, a game that came out a year ago. Come on, Capcom. What's a Tofu Survivor? It's the exact same thing as Hunk, the last survivor or the 4th survivor, except you're actually playing as a giant tofu. It's pretty funny. Did all the modes of tofu. Good job, Supon. What does tofu taste like? I wouldn't know, Supon. You tell me. Joke. Chief Irons got of course, with a liquor in Raccoon City. That's slightly disturbing, Supon. I'm tired of saying Raccoon City because of the movie. I know, yeah. I says Raccoon Shitty. That's the best way to describe it. No, Supon, my boy, pay attention to your boy Leon Kennedy. So as you can see in the preview disc of Resident Evil 2, he looks different. He's not wearing his RPD costume, and he looks slightly different because of it. So the player icon, Leon's icon in the preview disc of Resident Evil 2 is different to Leon's icon in the final version of Resident Evil 2 on PS1. A slight different. I'm going to see can I activate that bizarre tofu sound effect that happened earlier. But I don't think I will be able to, but I'll try to anyway. Just a moment there. Oh, I've got to take the battery as well. Battery's low enough. 34%. This boy, he looks so he does. Fucking mosquito. Oh, there's a mosquito in your area. Did he bite you? So I think what I did was I checked this gun. Oh, also, I could be wrong, no, Supon. I may be wrong, but I think in this preview disc of Resident Evil 2, this gun is different to what it is in the final version of Resident Evil 2. H&K VP70, manufactured by H&K Inc. Germany, uses 9mm parabellum rounds. I don't know how I managed it. But the sound effects just... I'm not joking, the sound effects just... It actually happened at the start. I was doing something here, Supon, and the sound effects just went from this to like tofu. Bizarre. I'm gonna kind of speed shooting those zombies, I think. And in case you didn't know, Supon, Aracus, the name of that building, is actually Sakura backwards. Sakura is a character from Capcom's Street Fighter series. What you should actually do, Supon, when you get the time, rewind the live stream, watch it from the start, and you actually will get to hear that weird tofu sound effect that actually happened. Try to get that happen again, but I think it was just a random occurrence. I might just press buttons. Press a random buttons or something. No, it's okay. Oh god, be careful of that mosquito, man. Or the alligator concept art is so scary, holy shit. I know, it's a really scary enemy from the Resident Evil series. Really good. Is the gun different? I was thinking that. That's really bizarre. It's very fucking bizarre. I mean the sound effects, really bizarre. Yeah, I knew. You should rewind the live stream when you get the chance to upon. You'll hear it then. Yeah, I knew the Street Fighter one. Nice one. I'm replaying Resident Evil 2 remake right now. Haha. You're playing the remake, and I'm playing the preview disc of the Resident Evil 2 on PS1. Play on hardcore mode, and I go, yeah, go hardcore. Hardcore, man. Hardcore is the only way. Now, and oh god. Now, another difference coming up here now is it involves the voice actor for Robert Kendo. So in this preview disc of Resident Evil 2, he seems to be a lot more high pitched. The voice actor seems to be a lot more high pitched, and he speaks a lot quicker. So it seems like, I mean, obviously Capcom had lots of different takes when they were doing this, when they were recording this game. So this is the take they went with the preview, and it's actually kind of funny. He seems to be a bit more high pitched and talks a lot more quicker.
Freeze! Who are you? What are you doing here? Hold your fire! I'm a human! Sorry about that. I thought you were one of them. What's going on in this town?
So as you can see, he sounds like a chipmunk. Robert Kendo sounds like a chipmunk in the preview disc.
By the time I noticed something was wrong, the entire
And good job, Supon. I played Resident Evil 2 Remake and 3 Remake, Resident Evil 8 first try on hard mode. Good job, Supon. He says less. No, it's the same stuff he says, just more high pitched and quicker. Well, gotta go. Wish me luck on my playthrough. Have a good day, everyone, and have fun. Thank you so much, Colson, for that, and thank you for dropping by the live stream. I really appreciate that. And yeah, man, good luck with your playthrough on hardcore, man. Good stuff, man. Enjoy it, man, and I'll catch you in the next live stream. Who are you? What are you doing? Hold your fire. I'm human. Ah, here comes nostalgia, man. His voice doesn't seem different to me. I know it's kind of slightly different. It's slightly different. It's like high pitched and quicker. No, one of the bizarrest differences you're going to see here is a typewriter, Supon. A fucking typewriter at this early stage of the game. Crazy to have a typewriter at this stage. Save is not available in this preview. And poor Robert Kendo meets his horrific demise. That's pretty much the same. Nothing hugely different here. Supon again, man. When you get the free time, rewind the live stream back to the start, and you'll actually hear that bizarre sound effect change. I'd love to know how it happened, but it happened, and it was so random and funny. Like I wasn't expecting it. Like. So in case anyone is watching who's not familiar with Resident Evil, you'll know that you've taken out a zombie once you see the blood pouring out underneath them. And also the music will stop playing. And don't get mixed up, don't get the shadow of the zombie mixed up with the blood. You'll have to see red to know it's blood. So once you see red, you know it's blood. That guy there is still alive. He's taking very long to get back up. There we go. Get back down. Now I think there's a difference as well. I'll just read a comment first. You get typewriter way later. Yeah, way later. You don't get a typewriter, I think until you go into the Raccoon City Police Department, get his shotty. I was convinced that in the final version you actually get a bow gun. I was convinced of that. When did the tofu noise happen? It started the live stream. Literally at the start of the live. Well, I didn't notice it until I actually went, I think, towards the gun shop. It's at the start of the stream anyway. Just watch it for about. This is going to be a short live stream. I'm only 36 minutes into it. It's around the start of the stream. Not the very beginning, like, but early enough in the stream is when the weird sound effect thing happened. Tofu. I think it's tofu anyway. Nolan North looked at original and remake for Resident Evil 2. He's fine. He never played a Resident Evil game properly, I think. A lot of them, a lot of the times, that is the case. That is the case. What was I going to say? So I was actually just going to say that that this here. I know. I was going to say that in the preview disc you get a shotgun, and in the final version you get a bowgun. But according to Supon, you actually get a shotgun. I was convinced that it was actually a bowgun, but there you go. So we're on the streets of Raccoon City. Now, this is really interesting because in the final version of Resident Evil 2 on PS1, what you would do is you would run up here. There would be, I think it was an ambulance or the back of a truck anyway, some kind of a truck anyway. You would step into it, you would pick up handgun rounds, they would burst out of that locked door, and then you would progress further through Raccoon City. You would go into that courtyard, right? But in this preview, there is no truck. There's like a giant dumpster. So you literally step over the dumpster, and you basically take a massive shortcut. You literally are taken, right, directly to the outside of the police department. So, yeah, massive difference there. What do you think of that, Supon? His channel died when Troy Baker stopped making videos of them. I remember the live streams on Instagram when they said they were going to do a gaming channel, and Uncharted gameplay was the best. That was my first jump scare in Resident Evil 2. What jump scare? Oh, they bursted out of the. Yeah. So you can see in this preview version, you are completely bypassing the courtyard and the rest of Raccoon City. You're taken pretty much directly to the police department. Now, I hope I get time to actually finish this live stream. It's maybe a bit longer than I actually thought it was going to be. 28%. Manage something. I'm going to go straight into the police department here now. There's a couple of differences here that I want to point out. So the famous RPD. A couple of slight differences between into here in the preview. Okay, one of the things I want to show you. The typewriter. Ammo. It will not operate in the preview. So, you know how in the final version of Resident Evil 2 on PS1, these doors were locked by a computer system, and you would have to get a security card to open them. Well, you'll see as I play through, but in the preview, you actually need certain kinds of keys to open them. Stay back. Now look at this. A present key. Present keys. Resident Evil games never really scared me. Remember that girl who did a RE4 VR truck thing? No, she screamed like a pussy. No, I haven't seen that. I think Resident Evil has scared me many times over the years, particularly when Nemesis jumped through the window in Resident Evil 3 and I broke my neck. With a fright. Is KC here? He's somewhere. Where's Chaddy boy? Not sure where Chad is. Black Wesker, so epic looking. Yeah, right. Preview is weird. It's so different, isn't it? I love that John Cena has his own superhero show. Oh God, fuck John Cena. Jesus Christ. Oh, battery. Oh, no, it's fine. Okay, 27%. Okay. So, this is really interesting because here we have a present key. A steel key, the letter P is etched. So instead of actually getting the security card to open some of the two doors on the ground floor of the RPD, you actually get these present keys. And as you know, in the final version of Resident Evil 2, you had the diamond, spade, and club and heart keys. So this is probably one of the biggest differences between the preview of Resident Evil 2 and the final version of Resident Evil 2. So now that we have that key, I should be able to show you the entirety of this demo if my battery holds up. 26%. Resident Evil 3 Nemesis was so funny. Whenever he says stars, ma, it's funny. I disagree with you. I respect your opinion, but I disagree with you. I think Resident Evil 3 terrified me, to be honest with you. RE games will never scare. Well, that's fine, man. I mean, everyone scares differently. That's okay. Everyone scares differently. But Resident Evil scared me many times over the years. Because I have big. Oh god, could be. Maybe you're more steel-hearted. So look at this. So in the final version of Resident Evil 2, you would open these doors here using the computer with a security card. But in the preview disc, you're actually using the present key. The key is used now discarded. The desk is locked. You still have the infamous liquor scene passing the window. So they've kept that in. I want to buy the RE4 VR truck. Now, there's going to be another difference coming up here when we meet the liquor. In the final version of Resident Evil 2, you see the corpse of the RPD officer, and then Leon looks up and he sees the liquor on the ceiling and he drops down. But it's pretty basic in the preview. It's pretty basic. Look, you'll see now. He just drops down. He's like, oh, hello. And if only the liquors were that easy to kill in the final version of Resident Evil 2, it takes two the letter L, so L was going to be used as well. I don't think you get the L key. Yeah. So in the preview, the liquors just take 2 shots of a shotgun and they're dead. I want RE4 is a good game to play, like John Wick or Doom Guy. Yeah, it's Resident Evil 4. These comments, man, I can't read them properly. Why is Doom the worst Doom rated game? Because I think it was just done terribly. Watch Death Note, please, Yanni. Well, I can't watch them, no, can I? I'll get round to watching them. Okay. Quit my one. And Supon, don't forget to watch the start of this live stream and you'll hear that weird, bizarre sound effect thing. I'm going to Google it actually after and to see what is going on with that. Like different music here as well. The music here is, I think, I don't know, this song's familiar. Actually use the lighter here. Now this is obviously this is the same as the final version of Resident Evil 2. Just to let you know. Coca-Cola. Capcom almost got sued by Coca-Cola for that, for the similarities to Coca-Cola, the way that the logo and font is very similar to Coca-Cola. They call it Coca-Cola. Had to get removed in the final versions of the game because Capcom were pissed, or Coca-Cola were pissed. Goodbye, Supon. It's actually hilarious. I have no idea how it actually happened. I'm going to Google it actually after, and I'm just going to find what happened with that, like, because I just found it really funny. Oh, never mind. It appears that I can't go any further. I'll try to take off. It wasn't really much from here onwards. It was just that you got to the stairs office. I think you went up the stairs. You got to the stairs office. Sorry, no Supon. So you think about retro games, man, is you can't guarantee they're going to work all the time. You know. I won't get enough time. My battery won't give me enough time to do all that over again, unfortunately. No. No, it's not going to go any further. Although I can try one more thing though. Try one more thing. See, this now is a good example of yeah, what is good about like downloading retro games. I know. Don't leave me. My foot hurts a lot. What happened to your foot? Do a face reveal video for face cam. How do I do that now? No, that's too far away. I'm trying to fucking. Jesus. Look at my hair. No, 2 seconds. I need a haircut. No. There you go. So I don't think I'm going to be able to get this working again, to be honest with you. Your battery, no, I had it fully charged. Or no, what I'm saying is it wasn't fully charged. It wasn't fully charged. I need to buy the CD of Resident Evil 2 remake. Okay, I don't know what the hell that is. My boy. Casey immediately. He fucking did, like, didn't he? Just buy a new. No, the phone is fine. The phone is fine, man. Nothing wrong with the phone. I'm just trying to remember. So basically, what you would have missed there was I would have made my way to the STARS office. I think the STARS office was identical. Or there was a puzzle. The puzzle is the same as well. There are two statues. There are two statues that you have to have facing each other. There was that puzzle, and then you got to the STARS room, and you actually bump into none other than Ada Wong. You hear a gunshot. You find out it's actually Ada, and then the demo ends. So you didn't really miss much, like. But the best part really was the fact that weird sound effect that happened. I mean, I could try to do it again, depending on my battery. What's it on? My battery's on 21%. I might get enough time, like, to try to see can I do it again. That Richard, yeah, he's a legend. He got you so many subs. You're close to. Okay. Well, I owe him a few subs. Thank you, Richard. No, that's not coming on at all. I'll try it again, but it's not coming. But if I don't manage to show you the sound effect, in a few minutes, when you get the time, just go back to the start of the live stream and you'll come across it. It's actually very random, to be honest. No, that's not going to work. But what I'll do is I'll just who knows? I might even get enough time just to go through the whole thing again. Speed through it. All I have to do is keep on checking my battery, really. 21%. Like, once I get to 15%, I'll probably have to just call it a stream, really. Everyone was spamming though. Oh, they were spamming like mental, man. I mean, I can't believe that they couldn't just read. I mean, I was pinning comments in every live stream. I have no code, and they were still asking me for a code. Yeah, that was really annoying. I don't know, like, maybe they're like fucking 7 years of age or some shit like that, you know? Why does YouTube keep fucking removing features? Well, the one feature they actually brought back was being able to go to someone's channel. So thank you, YouTube, for that. Do you know what, actually? Maybe I can recreate it. I'm going to recreate exactly what I did to make this happen. So I think I messed around. Well, I didn't move anything, but I messed around the sound. And it was so bizarre. It was like, I can't fucking say it because it's literally like if you punch someone in the stomach, like, oh, that's basically what it is. Like, oh. That's what it sounded like. Ugh. But I think it could be tofu. So fucking weird. And then when that happened, I think when you selected something. No, I think when you were moving around, and then when you selected an item, it was zip, zip, fucking random shit, like, isn't it? Your Fortnite video was a hit. I know. Yeah, it would take me my most. Isn't that the irony? My most successful video was a fucking Fortnite video. You couldn't make it up, like. Only mods or owners can go to someone's channel. What I went to someone's. Oh yeah. No, but it wouldn't let me. It wouldn't let me. Yeah, that's what it was. Oof. That's what it was like. That's what it sounded like. Okay, so I'm just gonna speed through here. Show off my classic skills of avoiding zombies. Ooh. Ah, fuck. There's always one that grabs you. Oh fuck. Or two. We'll just skip everything. Oh no, shit. I forgot. Oh, damn it, anyway. I went too far. I was trying to recreate what I did. Listen now. Look. What the fuck is that? It's not quite oof, but it's something.
Freeze!
But where's all these sound effects coming from, like?
Who are you?
Do you know what it
What are you
is?
doing here?
Can I skip this? They won't let me skip it.
Hold your fire! I'm a human!
I think I know what it is. My preview disc. Let me just. Robert Kendo. Shush. Gobshite.
I thought you were one of them.
Johnny, was their DVD regions locked? I think so. Play Fortnite and Fall Guys. Definitely not Fortnite. Maybe Fall Guys soon. Gobshite. Who's Gobshite? I didn't hear that properly. I'll do it there for you again. I'll do it there for you again. Alright, Robert, shut up. Oh, it's a bit. I know it's a bit low, but. Oh. Jared, I think I know what happened. Suplan, I think I know what happened. I think there's something severely wrong with the preview disc, and all of the sound files in the code of the game got jumbled up, and I think the oof noise is probably either tofu or some character that's like getting pushed or something in the game, like maybe grabbed by a zombie or some shit like that. I'm not quite sure, no, to be honest, but I'm trying to move this camera around. But did you hear that? Johnny, you look like that one friend of mine that ran off with my online girlfriend and had a genuine. Okay, see, okay. Can hear it is different. It's crazy though, but it was a lot better. No, that's not the one I was talking about though. That's not the oof I was talking about though. That's not the live stream. So what's that? No offense, other. Okay, cool. When is Ask Johnny anything coming back? Maybe soon. Maybe soon, Supan. Okay, I'm just gonna get the handgun ammo. There's no song, no. That's weird. That's probably what it is. So the sound effects got jumbled up. Yeah, I'll get an ink ribbon as well, or not an ink ribbon, but a first aid spray. And we just leave him alone. We just leave him die. We will never know the fate of Robert Kendo. Did he survive? What the hell? Oh yeah. I forgot about that. He'd be grand. Oh, battery. Better check the battery. Battery is on 18% off. I need a drink. I'm stressing out again. I never played Umbrella Corps. It looked shit. Umbrella Corps is good. Umbrella Corps is good. So, completely bypassing that area. In the final version, there would have been a truck here. You would have gotten handgun ammo, and those zombies would have burst through the courtyard, and you would have went through the courtyard, and you would have eventually made your way to the Raccoon City Police Department. But here we are taking a direct shortcut. He thought he'd grab him, but he didn't. So we're right here at the police station. Well, outside the police station at least, anyway. Heading into the infamous. I got an hour out of this live stream. That's insane. I got an hour out of this. How the fuck did I get an hour out of 50% battery? Yeah, mental. Did you play a Raccoon City game? I did. It was good to see an alternative angle, you know, from the point of view of, you know, the quote unquote bad guys that you could actually kill Leon, Claire, and Sherry. Mental. Drink a Corona Beer, Vin Diesel's favorite drink. That's why you should buy a new phone. No, my phone is fine. I actually got an hour out of it, man, and it wasn't even full. It wasn't even full, man. I wonder will I be able to get to the end of the preview before my battery dies. Just desperately checking it every 2 seconds. 17%, it's dropping. It's dropping. I thought it was the best ever. You should try IPA or Blue Moon. What's the best beer to UKC? IPA. Like we're talking about drink here. I like Barbican non-alcoholic beer. He's 14, lads. He's 14 years of age, and he's supposed to be a Muslim. He's talking about alcohol. I know he said non-alcoholic, but still, like. Pre-send keys, replacing the heart, diamond, club, and spade keys that would have been in the final version of Resident Evil 2. Pre-send keys. Also, there's a door that I'm going to get to know. Where I'm going to use that pre-send key. That in the final version would have been locked by a computer. You'd have to use a security key card, to unlock. But again, in the preview version, you're actually using a key. Oh, I didn't get the shotgun. Oops. I should have tried to save the kendo. Would have gotten the shotgun then. I drink non-alcoholic beer, Johnny boy. Don't worry. Didn't do anything harming except playing video games. I'm not wrong with playing video games. Video games are harming, actually, but available here. Oh god, man, that is fucking crazy, man. Video games are fun, like, you know what I mean. My battery is actually dropping so fucking much right now, man. I thought I'd be able to get to the end of the demo, but I gotta do what I can. What's it on? It's on 12%. Oh fuck. Oh, it's dropping, man. It's fucking dropping. I could just keep running past here, and I'm just gonna run past it. Sticker. I don't even think you need the gem, actually. You can bypass the gem as well, I think. I'm going to see can I bypass that. %. I could go in here, but I think it's pretty much the same. Yeah, it's the same. Video games are her video. Oh god, video games. The world of Muslims is slowly fading away. I mean, people need to live their life without being restrained by misinterpretations of religion. The only message that people should take away from religion is love, peace, respect, understanding, all of that kind of stuff. You know? Right, I don't even need to do that, do I? No, that's just I can avoid that puzzle too, because that's the same. You drop the gem drops. Ah, but that would happen then, wouldn't it? Okay, so so what would have happened is I would have gotten to the stars office, and Ada Wong would have been in the stars office, which is crazy, because she shows up in the underground parking lot. I'll just have enough time to read the rest of the comments and round off the live stream. IPA, Indian Beer, Blue Moon, Budweiser. Okay. Casey likes his drink. Get a new phone. Telling you, man, don't buy Quest 2. I am not going to buy Quest 2. I'm not going to buy a new phone. I'm going to get VR2 whenever the hell it comes out. I don't need a new phone, man. I just didn't have the phone charged fully. I didn't have it charged fully. Do you get me? Sometimes I drink a little moonshine. What does moonshine taste like? It looked so tasty in Red Dead Redemption 2. You're 14, man. To get yourself together. Christ, man. But anyway, thank you for watching the live stream, everyone. That's going to do it for the live stream. So hope you found this preview disc of Resident Evil 2 interesting. As again, like you didn't miss much at the end. Leon would have gotten into the Stars office and Ada Wong would have showed up, and that would have been the end of the demo. So until next time, I will see you in the next live stream. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.